Alright, hello everyone. Today I will be explaining the basics of 6-3 stacking. 6-3 stacking is basically when you have a stack of 6 on the left, you're well in the center, and then a stack of 3 on the right. So, of course, this can also be mirrored, so 3 on the left and 6 on the right, but it's 6-3 stacking, so usually you will stack with 6 on the left and 3 on the right. So, what does 6-3 stacking entail? Well, basically, on the right side, you want to create these boxes. Now, the most common pattern will be L, J, and O, like this, but there are also other patterns. Now, on the left, it's slightly more complicated. You'll have to stack more freely, but there are also things to note there. But so first, going over the 3 boxes. So, well, you have LJO, you also have LZJ like this, and the same thing goes for JS and L. It works the same way. Let's see, can we get it? So like this. And then what you want to watch out for is placing your T-piece on the right, because this can only be resolved with another T-piece because of parity. So let's say, you have your T-piece here. You can't really resolve it. There's going to be a spike. Let's say if you place, S piece or Z piece, it creates an I dependency, so you have to fill it with this. And then, oh, so here's a T piece, and then it's resolved. Because, a T piece has this jagged edge, so only another jagged edge like this the T piece can resolve itself. So those are some basic stacking patterns: LJS, LJZ, LJO, and of course there's also LL and JJ for all of the aforementioned pieces too. So for a basic starting for 6-3 sprint, now this is a very common start. So you place your T to the very left, das left. You just clockwise rotate your eyepiece, put it like this, and then so you see this is your first bag of 7. It's very simple to place, and the T is useful because it has the aforementioned jagged edge, which allows you to place the S and Z pieces on top indefinitely, so you can just keep stacking them up. And here you fill this part with another eyepiece, and you just keep stacking as you see fit. So of course, well, why is 6-3 stacking useful for sprint? So one is DAS preservation, because a lot of these pieces, let's say you're trying to place a box on the right, you just DAS, and then DAS. So it's very easy to just place your pieces to the very left or the very right. And also because this is where pieces naturally spawn, in the middle. So if you have a center well, it's very easy to place pieces. There's less to move than, say, if you're doing 9-0. Because, well, if you want to drop your eyepiece down the well, you just need to clockwise rotate. Whereas with 9-0, you need to rotate to the very right, or DAS to the very right. So, 6-3 usually innately requires less KPP, which increases efficiency and increases speed. And another thing that's good about this is that, well, it's just pattern spamming. You just recognize a box pattern, you stack it. You recognize that a T is easy to stack, then you stack it. It's very brainless once you get used to the stacking patterns. So it is also very good for T-spins later on if you're not playing sprint but playing just versus. It's very easy to build T-spins, floating T-spins, whatever, a lot of openings also can transition into 6-3, so overall it's a very useful opening stacking pattern to learn. And, it's very versatile. For example, this, box pattern can be seen in PCOs. And, the stacking pattern of S, Z, and T is also very similar to the PCO opening. So yeah, so that's about it for the basic stacking patterns of 6-3. The rest you really just have to practice. Practice the boxes, practice stacking freely on the left, and yeah, so um, pretty much you want to always keep your T pieces and your I pieces on the left because they're very hard to resolve if you place it on the right, unless you already made a mistake and you're using, that to resolve your previous mistake. But yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you guys